Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. We just got done with a fascinating discussion that ended up with, has there been intelligent life on Mars in the past? Well, you miss things when you don't watch the live stream, or you can go back and look through the live stream, but we will be separating these into segments here and focusing on the game for a while. Hopefully the chat won't completely throw me off. Okay. All right, we're going to create more historically based divisions here. Organization tote. So now we should probably have even bigger hits to some of these. Needing there. Okay. And so, like I say, this was presented as that we did this because it's better to get the civilian factories early than the military ones, in my opinion. But we're going to go back to folk who had been here for a while. I don't know if he still is. And we're using this as a guide, but not as a straight jacket. Okay, so okay, 36, support nationalist Spain. Okay, Hitler's speech. Hitler's speech is what he, and we didn't do the August plan. We did organization tote prior to it. Now, this is available after the Rhineland, and it's 14 days, which isn't bad. Empower foreign nationalists. Hugo Sparrow becomes general. Oh, now here, okay, now this, if I had realized this, we would have Ritter von Thoma for general in Spain. Our foreign nationalists, it's not cool. Okay, well, requires Hitler speeches. Well, that is a good one, and I would have used him, but we already sort of have Guderian there. Volksgemeinschaft, Welfare, Condor Legion. Okay, and we could do the Condor Legion. Let's do the Condor Legion. Let's do the Condor Legion. Sorry, folk, I'm not exactly using your thing, but I am using it as a guide, like they say. Yeah, what we're going to need to do... Oh, well, there's some... Okay. No, you stop. You kill that militia. You guys... And in my other playthrough, even though I pushed down to here, and maybe a little bit beyond, but the national... or the Republicans pushed up and cut off. So I'm going to move into here to try to create a little better joint industrial. Okay, cool. We'll let them get organized up. League of Nations Trade Inquiry, who cares? Well, we don't really. Okay, well, let's come down this way now. Okay. Okay, Guderian's Panzer Division is well equipped. Let's see, if we're going to attack here. Okay, no. Wait a bit, we were doing too much on our own. Masters of our own destiny. There's some text here. And I really applaud. I like the image here. You know, it's a colorized photo, I do believe, but I can't read that. Today, Belgium has declared a policy of self-determination. Okay, that may be just what's there. I wish they would do a little better job. The Ecuador-Peru war, industrial partnership. Well, I doubt we will. We have a Soviet tank division there. Currently, what is our tank division made up of? Well, let's see. Well, pause while we're looking at this. Okay, well, we have 10 Panzer IIs, which never did show up down in Spain. They only did the Panzer I. But, okay, so we got a little bit of extra there. Or a little, you know, bit more punch. You guys keep coming to there, so we're going to attack here from two points. That is just hills, so that should not be too big of a problem. Belgium does something for self-defense. Okay, cool. Military production research finished. Very good. Okay. I do want to do this, but this is a... We're going to wait till 37 to get the radios in. So, well, let's look over here. And we'll wait till 37 to do electronic computing. That's more political power. Yes, base stability. Nice. Good, but let's see what we have over here. Now, this will reduce by 10% civilian fuel consumption, wood gasifiers, increase by 2% construction speed for civilian factories. Plastics, which lack of resource penalty. So this is going to be a good one to get. Yeah, we'll do this. What other does some of these are just, you know, MIFO bills that are going to come due thingy. Hey Sebastian, how you doing? Okay, now we are... Okay, we're going to start with supporting that attack. See if we can turn that attack into... No, it's into the mountains. Oh, well, they stopped attacking. Well, they stopped most of their forces attacking, so... And we'll also create these divisions. Good. Okay, now we're going to try here. I know I'm not doing the planning thing, but let's see if we can push with 2 divisions from 2 directions, including some armor on the plains. See, that's plains. I don't mean those up in the air. We have air supremacy and multi-directional. So, since we don't get... I don't pay attention to this stuff up here. I know it matters a lot, but I have no effect over it, meaning I can't do anything to change what battle strategies are being used, so I've just sort of learned to ignore that. Where you put aircraft or something, I do have an effect. Okay, Condor Legion. Very good. Okay, so we got the Condor Legion, which will help with research a bunch of things, including maybe some stuff we're already doing, but yeah, I would have liked Bonthoma before going into Spain, so that might have been a good way, but okay. Again, let's look over at folks' list. Okay, Volksgemeinschaft, Welfare, Condor Legion, Anti-Commentary Pack. Okay, I do like his list. It's not a bad list, but, and he's mixed from what he said was my preference for building not infrastructure in the terms industry and whatnot, preferably. Just 32 days. I want to do this. That will get me 2 more civilian factories, and then we can go do some of the other stuff. Those civilian factories will help with either importations like of oil, which is keeping us slightly in the positive, or of course construction speed on things, and we can add another one. And again, through 1936 entirely, we are going to be building civilian factories, and then during 37 to start doing some other military factories, but civ factories first. Well, capitalism is great. Don't humor Arno too much. I mean, Arno's great and all, but he has these delusions about what is Belgium or not or something. You'll also find a toy jet sometime around here that has weird thoughts about you guys come back here and hold the line. Denmark not being real, don't humor him too much either, because Denmark is real. Operational support is finished. Very good. Okay, so we have operational support. We're going to go with elastic defense because I believe that is the most historical one for Germany. And you can only get one of these 4. So let's do that. Hopefully that will benefit us. We are planning on using panzers as sort of the main thrust, if you will. Okay, now we've got that. They're going to hopefully come in and reinforce that well enough. Let's look at the terrain here. Okay, so if we come down here, come that way. You guys are going to take a long time, so we're going to put you right to there quicker. We come down here and push through here through these planes, and then maybe with their help pocket some of these guys here. So we're trying to use some strategy and tactics and not just banging our heads against the wall harder than the enemy is banging their heads against the wall. So I know it's a weird idea, but we'll try it for once. Capitalism is great. Capitalism is the best economic system yet known to mankind. Not saying it's perfect, but we've yet to come up with a better one. And yes, we've tried communism a few times. It's never worked. Some others might work well as an emergency situation, but not as a general ongoing economic system. Dumb question. Does this have a builder for planes, tanks, and ships, or is it just pre-built versions? Okay. It has what you do here, and I've done it for the Panzer II, is, let's come to here. You research a basic hull type. Then you, yeah, let's see, come over here. Then you click on one of these, and you can click on the hull type here. But you click here and create a variant. And so this is, oh, I didn't mean to start the production now. Okay, I just wanted to click on it. Oh, well, yeah, we can just do that. This is all variants done for here. I actually sort of used War Thunder as a guide for armor thicknesses and whatnot for the Panzer II. So, yeah, it is. And you can go in and for like this, you know, you can do, you know, how thick the armor is and whatnot. So it does have that. And for the ships, you can also create variants too. But there is, and I did. Oh, actually, originally I did the thing, but there is click here for the historical. If you want to just get these for the historical things, once you have the chassis, you can just pick, and it tells you how many points you need to do a historical whatever. So you can. It's sort of both. You can pick that up and do it one way or the other. Planes are, I believe, just the basic models, I believe, here. Well, again, I didn't want to do this. I think, okay. Let's see here. Or have I messed this up and not? No, it has... Okay, yeah, we're hovering over it. There's the basic stats for it. For this model. I've not gone in and changed anything off of any of these models. So, maybe I should be, but I don't. I'm just sort of going with whatever so it's giving me the number. I'm presuming that is, you know, what they're putting into, you know, the air defense and agility and all that stuff for roughly that model of thing. So it is sort of a mixed system between the two. Yeah, France never really controls Belgium until Napoleon, and the French Revolution, Napoleon comes about, and then they do during those periods. Then France is out of that region again. So it was either this, depending on when you're looking at it, either the Spanish Netherlands or later the Austrian Netherlands. So, and other than brief periods of time and border shiftings along the border between modern day France and Belgium, yeah, that may shift a bit. I'm not going to swear that some town that's now in Belgium wasn't for a couple hundred years part of France, but it was mostly either Austrian or Spanish Netherlands until the French Revolution. I love picking on the reenact. To be honest, they take their republic seriously. No problem burning down their own country. Oh, I think you mean the French. Okay. French. Well, the French smell bad, so whatever. No, that's what we're talking about. Okay, sorry, I don't get Latin well. We'll wonder if BI's team is going to do the same for planes. I don't know. You can contact them on their Discord. They have a Discord server. It's linked on the page, and they're pretty good about talking to you about things. So if you want to know these things, okay. So you're all pushing there, and I get that that's like from 3 angles, but let's see if we can push them down here at these guys. But these may not be a good plane. Oh, why aren't you doing anything? Okay, that didn't work. It's mostly because the Panzers attacked alone. Oh, now they're attacking us. Oh, goody. Oh, come back, Panzers. Well, maybe we should come down here and go with the flow and push here, since that's where they're pushing. Austria, something, continued cooperation with Germany. Okay, political power +2, gains opinion. Great. Roosevelt delivered speech at Rio de Janeiro. Okay. Oh, well, now they're up there. Well, now that I'm down here. Wow, whatever. Okay, gamer. You're a day late and $1 short here, but let's attack now. Hopefully we'll overwhelm these guys. Crystal Palace burns down. I would have loved to have gone to the Crystal Palace, especially when it was at its height. By 1936, I understand it wasn't maybe much of anything anymore, but I'm human, nothing of human is foreign to me. Okay, cool. But I don't quite agree with that, but I like studying human stuff. Okay, German Workers' Front. The DAF. Deutsches Arbeitersfront. The daft. They were daft. Okay, let's go back and look at folks' thing. Let's catch up on... Okay, so we've done the Condor Legion. We haven't done the Comintern Pack, which is beginning of 1937. So, let's do this. Maybe we should have done Hitler's speeches earlier, but we'll get the 90 plus political power. And then we'll see about spending some of that on things. On thins. Okay, well, it looks like they have air superiority, which ain't good for us, of course. Where's air bases that... Okay. Both of you guys fly over to here, and then come up over here. See, airplanes fly really over here. Yes, so hopefully now we'll, well, at least do better with our air power here. Okay, well, we pushed into here. Now, we're going to charge into that unit there that's not hopefully too dug in. And with some infantry support now, hopefully win this battle. Nobel Prize 1936. Of course, Germany rejects the Nobel Prize, and there's a whole big controversy over that, and they start their own sort of prize. Okay, we don't need to be bringing in... Okay, well, we need to bring in some... Right, okay, so just extra... Okay, we're still doing that, yeah. Cogito ergo sum. Well, I think, but I think many people don't think, so I don't know if that is as true or correct as we would like it to be. Damn, they stopped my one division from getting in there to hold that at Talavera. Okay, that'll be coming very soon, but let's do this to reduce our civilian needs of fuel. Okay, and you attack there again too. Hopefully, okay, Hitler's speeches. National focus completed. Yep, went fast. And we'll do foreign manpower, which will get von Thoma, which is... Well, we might switch out if the war lasts long enough. How is Guderian? Well, no, oh, here. Logistics with... No, we're hardly to anything yet, so we'll keep him around for a while. Norway. Trotsky has been expelled from Norway. Civis Pacem Parabellum. I know that one. Civis Pacem Parabellum. I know a little bit of Latin. Buenos Aires, USA, something or other. Okay, well, we're pushing them back. We're not, unfortunately, pocketing them, but like I was hoping to take out a few divisions. Hello, Frog Eyes. Ah, can we? Okay. All right, okay. Finish research that. Very good. Okay, so we got that. Let's get, I mean, I do like the list. Condor Legion of Oak Story sent a commentary and expanded the labor front. Okay, so I think let's come back and look over here. Well, we could 21 days for that. August program 2 military factories, which is nice. Volkswagen mine shaft, which lots of good stuff for us. Well, let's do that. Just get that out of the way. And down here. Okay, well, we have a head of time bonus for here, but we're now in January, so we could do that with a fair amount of efficiency. Or we can come down here and get this good. We'll do this first. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll take advantage of that. Bonus. They pushed us out, but looks like we're getting... Okay, guys, so now we're not going to push on Madrid anymore. We've hopefully secured supply. What happened in the playthrough that I did to the beginning of 38, so just the first 2 years, they cut all the rail links down to here, and then they, like we can see down here, they did take Cadiz too, so they had trapped a lot of forces there. What we're going to do now is get on rails and come over this way. I want to cut off here, Barcelona and whatnot from the rest of there. Oh, yes. To hire research companies. Yes, you're right. You're right. I should. Okay, so. Just looking outside the window for a second there. Siemens, 10% electronic research speed. Rocket research we don't need. Radio, well, we're going to do radio, but I don't know if we need to quite do that. The home computing technology, nice. Well, I think we're just going to go with electronic Siemens. And over here, production, efficiency base, tools, worker research, speed. Industrial research, 3%. Synthetic research, 12%. Improved construction speed. Well, we're not there yet, but we're going to be doing a lot of industrial research, so I think we'll do that. Yes. We'll do those two. We'll keep the extra political power. Like I say, we're going to start in 37 to move over to military factories, but just not yet. Free city of Danzig granted Germany the right to use its port facilities for military purposes. Yes, Danzig is functionally a German city at this point. I think always, basically. Okay. Okay, so now we're back here with these guys. So I think because of railroad reasons, we need to take Zaragoza. So let's move you to there and you to there. So when we do attack, we can attack from 2 divisions. I love the idea that railroads are in this game. That is such a game changer for this. Okay, well, we're in 1937. We have benefits there, but we can't research here because this really is over here, and it's can't do it because we can only research these. So I wish they would change that, because I keep clicking on that. I mean, I did it now just to show you, but it is sort of a aggravating thing to keep thinking that I should be doing that now, but no, can't. All right, well, I guess we're back to artillery here. Yep, I guess we're going to continue this. You guys are going to come into there. Give you a little bit to get reorganized. You know, I'm changing my mind. Well, we're going to attack this province here, the Rolling Hills, to sort of come and surround Zaragoza a bit, or be able to attack, cut it off from support here. Not maybe surround it entirely, but just see the Soviet division there. Oh. Good enough. Hit it from 2 directions. Simultaneously, hopefully the Spanish will jump in before it gets too late. Okay, plastic's good. Now, yeah, I think we will do this. 32 days, and another all-purpose is opened up. Yep, I think this, well, this is probably the better one to do first. And Sic Gloria Mundi. I know that one. Sharing what obscure Latin quotes we know. Okay, okay, we got the landing craft so that we can do a little better naval invading, but still not terribly great. Like I say, I'm mostly gonna do a naval avoidance strategy. Avoid major magnetic detonators, which didn't work so well back in the day. Or magnetic mine. We're gonna do magnetic mines. Come on, Spain, join in the fun. Okay, stop the fighting. We'll get reorganized. Figured just pushing into the town with the panzers probably wouldn't be the best idea. Moving out a division, which is good. It looks like a good division they're going out with. These guys are not getting enough supply. Okay, well, might as well attack with them then, or move them, one of the two. Dukas, okay, good. Well, that hasn't worked. You guys come back this way. Maybe we'll push over here. Okay. See, my generalship is brilliant. It's always successful. Keep believing that, guys. Keep believing that. Do that there. And okay, aircraft types. So we're in 37 now. We could do those flying boats, naval bombers. Got the Stukas. Let's do the 110s. Foreign volunteers, well, nice. Okay. Well, we're going to try pushing on this far side now, and then see what we do. Oh, partisan showed up. Yay. but who desires more? Interesting thought, but I disagree. Poor is a relative term. And yes, mostly we mean it economically. Okay. We don't need to bombard it just to get some air experience, so we'll not do that. Okay. Oh, and we should have. We didn't because, you know, me and I'm perfect. But okay. Let's come over here and do air over category. Foreign peace deal. Guatemala. I don't care about Guatemala. They can rattle whatever sorts they want. Okay, send a third division to Spain. It may help. Yes. Okay. It probably would. Yeah. Let's let's create. Okay. Where? Okay. Create a new army / corps / whatever. And now Von Thoma is here. I did not know we had to do the research to get Von Thoma here. I sort of like Von Thoma. I think Von Thoma is cool. Without Googling, and yeah, I was reading about him the other day, which reminded me. Does anybody know what happens to Von Thoma in World War II? Without Googling. Richter Von Thoma. That's why we live and dig. Gaber now just political power, hire a research company like Daimler, Benz, or Schmidt. Yeah, we'll see about that. Camera stability is getting low. Could use a decision or two. Okay. Yeah, stability is getting low. Okay. That would just do weekly stability for. Improve working conditions, stability. Well, yeah, we could do this for a little while. We can spend 50 on that. Okay, so let's do that. You like facts. Well, cool, Sebastian. So do I. I guess no one knows what happens to Von Thoma. Which is alright. He is a lesser known. Well, he ends the war in British captivity in that he is captured in North Africa. There's a nice photo of Von Thoma talking to Montgomery. So Von Thoma is out of the war in, I think it's late 42 or early 43, but I think it's 42. All right, well, let's go back and look at folks list again here. I know we're not quite, but we're using it as a guide. Folks, anti-commentary, labor from Autobahn. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and now we have 2 more military factories. So, well, what are we missing and how badly? Well, we could use more fighters, more medium bombers. Use more horse transport, more light artillery. Okay. So I'm parachute equipment. We'll want to get in, and we'll want to go with the because we're not seeing. This is what if you're not seeing everything, you should just click that on and click that off. We'll get that. Okay. What is our current? We're currently researching 111s, 110s. Okay, I just wanted to see what we're researching. Yeah, let's go with get up to the C from the B. Yeah, not too big, and we'll throw in 1 and 1. We'll wait till the next 110 is out of research, and we'll just switch over to that once we get that. Artillery barrel upgrades. Rhineland capacity. Okay, well, static AI. Mountain guns, about as long. Yeah, we'll do this. Get the MP38 in production. Okay. New and better tanks. Now we will get these into research as well. Now this, we're getting better supply here, so we can get organization up. You're under winter effects. Nice. There we go. HE111's improved. Yep, I think we can do this. Get that going. And coming over here, we can get you improved to the better antenna. Yes, we will. What I'm going to do here is, since we have plenty, come back up here. We're just going to grab the historical version of the A model instead of trying to tweak it out myself, whatever. Okay, improving inter-service HQs. That's what I wanted to do. And the big thing that does is it replaces one headquarters type with another, which in essence gives generals max army group size +1. So that's nice. Yeah. I've just never really quite honestly come to terms with training that costs equipment. just sort of a mental problem for me that I don't want to spend the equipment for training. Okay, organized fascism. Third International Chopin Piano Competition. Whoa, howdy, ain't that special. Change the popularity of fascism down. Binder Sorge read in Germany with burning concern. Yes, my graphics were better. Okay, we'll do one more of these before we start to add in civilian or military ones into the production group. Probably through to 38 or so, have at least one of the civilian in production. In 38, 39, start to really build railways up a bit more. So we'll be doing that as well. The dispersed production is the main cause of the fall of idiots of Germany. That has an element. Germany's production style is a significant, I wouldn't say the main, but a significant cause. What does high command structure button do in this? Oh, you mean this thing here? Well, we can do get these guys here. Okay, so notice, this is all of the real estate here. So what they've done, you know, that you can look at here. So what they've done is they've moved it, in essence, over to here. So if you want to add in your various generals, and you can have, my understanding, and I haven't played far enough, deep enough in, here you can have up to 2 army, up to 2 air, and up to 2 naval. So you can't have like all 4. This is my understanding. I haven't gone through and played it all. You can't have all 4 of these be army guys. You can have 2 and 2, or you can have 2 and 1 and 1, or whatever for here. And similarly here for theorists. If we were to look over here at theorists, you can do 2 and 1 or 1 1 1. You can't have all 3 be army. So they're doing a little bit of limiting, but also a little bit of choice there. And generals is just into here, and similar with admirals that we currently have. And then of course you can click here for the various spirit types that you can choose for to do. So I hope that helps, and obviously that isn't a detailed look, but just a general overview. And since we're just playing around with a few divisions in Spain, I'm saving that stuff to spend on a bit later, at least some of the stuff as we gear up things. Thing is, less trained divisions will lose more equipment in battle than trained divisions. You're probably right about it. It just sort of, if you will, as a, not that I refuse to do it, but it's just something that just makes me uncomfortable about the idea. Okay, so we now have another Panzer division under Ritter von Thoma. Now, I know. Okay, guys, as a kid, until I got burned a few times, I was really wanting to collect German uniforms and whatnot. Thought it would be really cool. So I still have a, oh, well, let's help clear up this first. Because that's a major railway hub that the partisans are sitting on. We'd like that to go away. So I have a still love, though I don't want to really actually buy a lot, still love for German uniforms and all of the arcania that would go along with that. So, so to me, it probably means a bit more. Okay, who do we have here? Do we have somebody here that we could know? Well, I guess we could sort of know, but oh, well, never mind. The Arcania to me is probably a bit more than important than it is to others and whatnot. But when after the war, in one interview by somebody asked, you know, some scholarly interview of Ritter von Thoma, he was asked why he didn't wear the medal for the Condor Legion or whatever the ground version of it was. And his response, oh, that was some SS thing. And to the best of my knowledge, and it is sort of a like a skull and crossbones is part of it, but it's not an SS skull and crossbones, because he was entitled to it from Spain. But to the best of my knowledge, I've never seen an SS uniform with that on it, and I don't know of any Waffen SS that ever served as part of the you know, Kampfgruppe battle, you know, whatever you want to call it, 88, that was the Army's commitment to Spain. So to me, that answer doesn't satisfy, in that either that's incredibly ignorant, that he didn't know that. Now again, it just may be a medal, but these things were handed out only after Spain was done, and they were, because they didn't want to admit that they were in Spain until the war was won, until the Germans came home, and then they had their big you know, parade and medal handing out here in Berlin. You know, that was very, very publicly. And I don't know how much von Thoma was part of that and whatnot, but it just seemed, now maybe he's just confused, you know, this was some years after, this isn't like 5 minutes after the war, this was some years after the war, and maybe he was just confused at that point, you know, as to what medal and what thing and whatnot. And I could readily grant that a confusion there would be real. But I just sort of thought, really, is that, you know, and obviously this was years after his death or something when I read this, so I can't, but no, you're wrong about that. And, you know, and the interviewer definitely knew that he was, one, entitled to it, and it was, you know, an army type medal and not some SS thing. But you don't, you know, in an interview like that, you don't want to spend your time correcting him. You want to spend your time in getting other answers to interesting historical questions, you know, involving him. So I just found that to be sort of odd that he never wore the medal, and because he's never photographed with the medal. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, other than I just sort of find that odd. Okay, well, we just got a lot of reinforcements. Get them into battle before we collapse. We have air support. We are pushing. We got panzers. Let's attack over here. The flank, the idea is to surround Zaragoza, not to capture it directly, guys. Come on, think better. We're on pause. I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. Okay, again, we're going over to folks list. So 37, expand labor front, we've already done that. Organization tote, we've already done that. So going back, I guess the August plan now. Oh yeah. Oh, it's completed. We've completed the August plan. Okay, well, if I was paying attention, we could expand Opal. Let's see, support National Spain, Schutz, Jaffel, Juncker, Schulen, yeah, we got that German Aviation Bank. Okay, anti-commentary pack. Alright, well, we're doing pretty good here. Autobahn or... Okay. Let's see, we could do... Reich Autobahn. Infrastructure, 21 days. Or we could wait on that. Okay, okay, this is, I think we're going to go Volksdeutsch, expand the labor front here to get that research center. So we'll head down that. Oh, no. Now we're going to start to add in some military factories into the production queue. And let's end this episode here. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. Really do appreciate it. Well, I want to thank Tim Strongarm, who may still be here, Niagro, Timothy, Sir Toyjet, Gary, Garrett, Marcus, and the Hoffmanator for support over on Patreon. But everyone else, all I really ask you to do is hit that like button and post a comment. Posting a comment, I know you people live, that's great, that's helpful too. But if you're watching later on, just even saying hi really helps the algorithm. So if you would post a comment, that's all I ask of people. But I do want to thank the people who do support the channel. See you next time for more, yes, even more parts of